What up guys, my name is Tippett, otherwise known as Sergeant Buddy, and let's review some tanks. The AC-48 is a very fast tank. The tank itself just goes very quickly, and it has great track mobility. Especially when you have your crew members up on certain perks, I suggest clutch braking, just because for most TDs you want clutch braking to be able to turn if it doesn't have a turret. I'm going to review this tank just a little bit, and then we're going to do a battle. So the front of the tank is 150 millimeters of armor, but that's about at a 60 degree angle, 50-60 degree angle, so it about doubles it. So you're getting about 280, 290 millimeters of armor at range. So you hit this thing, you're going to have a good chance of dinging frontally. Of course, the weak spot is the top here, and the sides have only 40 millimeters of armor, so you're going to get penned pretty easily from the side, but the front has all the armor. The tank has only 1000 HP, which is an issue because already just barely hits you, and you're down to like 20% health. And its gun is a 120 millimeter gun. It has excellent pen. This thing will pen most everything it'll hit. Even tier 10s, you do have to aim a little bit better, but worst case load gold, 325, you're not going to ding much. The gun has a little bit slow aim time, so I do suggest putting maybe enhanced gun length drive. But besides that, you know what? This tank is great, and let's check to see how this tank does in battle. Alright, so I'm here in a battle. We just started the battle and we're all rushing this side. And now I know there's a little bit of danger because they do have tier 8s and stuff, but in this situation I just decided, you know what, I'm going to rush in. It's a Pershing. His chances of penning me frontally, since I do have about 300 millimeters of armor, just because of the angles and such, are very low. So as you can see, this tank has a lot of speed, and I just use that speed to engage the enemy. Now I shot a little bit slowly there, but it's okay. I mean, ultimately we took out this guy with minimal damage to the team. Now this IS, I knew would be shooting at me, but for crying out loud, I knew he would probably not be able to pen me. So I just took the advantage and went at him. I've been auto-locking a little bit, not because I'm a noob, but because I'm running in pretty fast, and I thought, you know what, it's better just to auto-lock. It has more accuracy than a human will, oftentimes. As the battle's going on at this point, we have a great push, so I knew we couldn't stop, and if we would stop, the rest of the team would probably fall. So we actually had to push out there. Now in this situation, there's a KV-2, and I know if the KV-2 hits the side of my tank, I will take 500, 600 damage. I really don't want to take that for now. This is a Super P, and I know his gun is very bad. There, that shot actually penned, but only because he has 2 layers of armor, so it actually didn't pen both. I kept my front towards him, but I knew Artie had Splash, and that would actually be able to hurt me the most, so I actually shot him first because I knew that Pershing would probably not pen me. Now, I kept my face towards the Pershing just because I knew he was the greatest threat, even though the other tank had shots on me, but it's okay, I told myself. And then he got a lucky hurt on me, but 40 millimeters of pen, as you saw, as soon as the side of my tank was exposed, I got shot and I got hurt. And you can see the damage this thing does is really nice. The amount of damage it'll do in this tank is really nice. Now I'm making sure that my team is occupying that guy enough so I won't get shot by him, and I turned around, not because I'm a noob, but because I have the mobility. This tank is very rapid and has great track mobility. You're able to turn very quickly. Now this shot, I don't understand what happened. Okay, like I don't know why it didn't hurt him, but it like missed somehow. But that's one problem, as you saw, the aim time is really slow. It really is. Now of course my gun is damaged, and here you can see that was very unlucky, but the aim time is really the biggest problem, especially now that I have a damaged gun. So that guy actually did a lot to me just by damaging my gun, because he wouldn't have been able to hurt me anyways with the amount of pen he has. But I rushed in, and it wasn't because I was stupid, but it's because I knew the pen of these tanks, and I knew the pen of like how much armor I had, so I knew I would be able to survive their shots very easily. And of course my HP is pretty low, so I did have to watch out for that. But I continued rushing the T69. I have one myself, and I know it has very bad pen, and I knew also that he was probably reloading. Now on a ram, I don't do much damage, but I don't take much either because just the amount of armor I have, and so I decided to just rush in. Now as you saw, the team did a great thing there. They used me as a battering ram, and then we rushed them. But we still have one enemy left, and so now we're all converging in this guy. But I also know that this guy can do like 800 damage, and that wouldn't one-shot me, but it still has a chance, and I don't want to lose that HP, so I'm going to be very cautious. And once again, you can just see how fast this thing goes. The mobility of this tank is exceptional. I fought two tier 8 mediums once, and I kept on turning my front towards the one that hadn't shot yet, ding that guy, and then turn back. And this thing has just a really nice amount of armor. Most tier 8 mediums will have a lot of trouble penning you frontally, so it's great brawler, just against mediums especially. Heavy tanks will go through you more often, but the heavy tanks I met in this battle were very low tier. So I'm going to come around to this guy here, and as you see, I auto-lock again, but I needed to come really close because my gun's damaged. So as you guys are able to see, I did a lot of damage, and I ricocheted 1,700 plus damage off the front of my tank. This tank will ding a lot of armor if you know how to do it well, and if you know the tanks you're fighting. Guys, if ever you get the chance of getting this tank, I highly suggest it. It's a lot of fun, and it's very, to a certain extent, it's very easy to play, according to the enemies you fight. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're one of my subscribers, just stick around just a little bit. I have a small message for you. Thanks. See y'all. This video is mostly for my subs, but if you want to stick around, have fun. Yeah, guys, thank you for being subscribed supporters. You've been doing a lot of likes on all my videos, and I've really been appreciating that. That's really nice. Also, you watch a lot of the video. You just don't watch like the first 20 seconds of it. You actually watch a large section of it. I highly appreciate that. I see that, and it really tells me my videos are at least somewhat interesting, so thanks guys for that. Also, if any of you guys play Battlefield or World of Tanks and you want to chill out, you want to talk with me, you know, you want a game, we can connect on TeamSpeak or Skype and we can start playing if you want, you know. I'd be open to that. We can also even Twitch together if you want. If you guys are even into videos, we can do some collabs, especially for like Dead Space or some sort of game that involves multiplayer like World of Tanks. I'd be open to that, guys. I want to interact with you, and I want to thank you once again for being such great supporters. You guys be awesome, alright? And have a good one.